I think no disrespect to Kenya. When it comes to football itself, Kenya is rated a bit below. It's all about the basics, the foundation about the game. So the project that Captain Ndano is doing, I think that's the right path. And for me, I support grassroots. That is why I've been appointed as an ambassador for this juvenile and all the national teams in Ghana, from the grassroots, because that is how I was built. I went through the basics, to get to where I'm at. So for me, I think we are the right path, for catching them young, to let them understand the basics of the game, because you cannot just wake up and play football. Sometimes you need to go through the ranks from the basics, and that is what I support. I support grassroots football. I want to have a strong foundation when it comes to football, so that when you get to that level, you know everything already. So I think we are the right path. Partnering with Captain Dano, I think it's a very, very good thing. When I was informed to come, and when I heard the grassroots, that was the main reason why I had to chip in, because I love that foundation, and to give the support to all these kids that sometimes they don't know their future. They feel like this is their future. So you have to just support them to get where they have to. So we're planning to support these kids. In life, nobody is going to achieve the goal. We can see a lot of players here performing, but definitely you see 5 or 6 players going to the highest level. And that is what we're planning to do. We want to support everybody, but at the end of the day, there are few that can make it in life, so we are here to support them.
Asamoah